Gorilla stomping in a zoo.
Hello YouTube, this is for Miss Grizzly. I saw this come out yesterday, and I heard rumors about it, and I was like, I don't do hot fixes. I do the weekly updates. I do small Easter eggs. I do gameplay. I don't do hot fixes just because a lot of them I'm like, it's hot fixes. This one is fucked. They fucked stuff over. So let's talk real quick about this. I'm probably going to get mad because I've heard about this. I saw Dpj's title about the Flacker getting fucking nerfed. I'm like, I'm going to do a video on this because I'm going to get pissed just reading this. Let's start this. Adjusting legendary gear across all manufacturers. Our goal with legendary gear is enable a large variety of playstyles and build for all characters. After looking through the data, we found that some pieces of legendary gear were greatly outperforming others. Felt that they were limited builds instead of increasing them. In addition, some of the damage output on legendary, the growth in combat engagement for the future, we turn everything to accessible median. We expect Vault Hunters to be able to create amazing builds, and we want to support them with the growth. So basically, you guys are using too much of certain legendary gear. We're going to debuff them because we want you to use all gear. Even though you're making amazing builds with those gear, we're going to still nerf them. You're going to have to make other amazing builds. That's what I'm hearing here, and what I've heard from this update. I am pissed. Water gun. Western gun increased by 25%. Melee 1. ASMD damage increased by 28%. Cutsman damage reduced by 25%. Cutsman is such a good weapon. I wonder how much that actually damage decrease is, because fuck, that's gonna be bad. 10 gallon damage increased by 8%. What? A lot of this is like 15, 20%, 40% down there. Sickle, reload speed increased by 25%. Okay, that's cool. Phasure, damage increased by 15%. Infinity, damage increased by 40%. The Infinity was not a great weapon. It didn't do a lot. Magnificent damage increased by 25%. Jericho, damage increased by 40%. Jericho, I've run it across a few times. I just don't use it. Lucian's Call, accuracy and handling reduced by how much though? You tell us percentages. Accuracy and handling reduced. That sucks for people using Lucian's Call. The Lyuda, critical damage bonus decreased by 30%. Made the modifier to address a reported bug with the extra bullet firing. The Lyuda, I don't use it in my build. I use a Flacker. I use the Tsunami sometimes. It switches out between the Hellfire and Tsunami. I switch them out. And there's still other weapons I can't think. I have a certain build right now. And the Flacker is one of them. And when we get to the Flacker, I've heard that it got nerfed a big bunch. And I would say right now, if you don't like this, play offline. I'm going to do a video later on this, probably Monday, Tuesday. I'm pointing out how you play offline, how that all works, what it does, because I'm just gonna play offline now because these are fucking ridiculous. And this is only a hot fix. It's not an actual patch yet, so you can still play with the old damage increases. Okay, so Ryuda, and I would say right now this sucks for people using Ryuda. Ryu, functionally in a split projectile from 1 to 3 after a certain distance. It was reported that was the original projectile, so it would be a 1 to 4. Okay, address this concern, effectively removing a full shot worth of damage. Torg, I see the Flacker, and I'm not reading it. Come on. Tribolt damage increased by 25%. Alchemist damage increased by 25%. Alchemist was one of them I picked up for the reference video. I never used it because it wasn't that good. It didn't do decent amount of damage. That might actually change now. Devil's Foursome damage increased by 13%. Flacker now consumes the full magazine. What the fuck? It consumes the full It consumed 5 bullets. It consumed 5 or 6 bullets. It shot 5 or 6 explosions. You're saying now it consumes all 13 shots for 5 to 6 explosions? What the fuck? When fired, the damage is reduced by 33%. What the fuck? You're going to reduce the damage by 33%. That's a third of the damage now. And also make it fire more. I would take the damage reduction. If it didn't fire, it'd take 13 shots to fire a fucking flacker. Or reduce the magazine size to 5. So you're actually doing the 5 per shot. But 13 shots for a fucking flacker, there's maybe 6, 7 explosions at max. So match that ammo capacity with the explosions that pop off. It's not a lot. It's not a lot of explosions that pop up. The 5 or 6 ammo that it takes to fire the thing made a lot of fucking sense when you got 5 or 6 explosions. Not 13 bullets for 5 or 6 explosions. Flacker was greatly output in other shotguns due to the number of projectiles and high rate of fire, because it shot 5 or 6 explosions. Sometimes more. Just match the output. If it shoots 8 explosions, 8 shots. Cool. If I shoot the Flacker now, and it shoots 5 or 6, and I use 13 ammo, I'm going to be fucking pissed. Because me and my friend, we spent, I think it was 9 hours one day, and we got 1 Flacker drop. Then we spent another, I think, 18 hours in the same area. We got 2 more Flacker drops. We got about 3 Flackers. Then he farmed offline, got really lucky, got another 2 or 3 in the 8 or 9 hours. I haven't seen another one dropped. So, we've not been lucky with Flacker drops, and Flackers take forever to farm. And now you're just fucking nerfing them into the ground. You're nerfing more guns. You're nerfing more guns than Destiny did back in the day. And Destiny nerfed the guns. I can say Destiny really nerfed the guns. You're nerfing more guns than Destiny is. That should be the title of this thing. Flacker was... I'm pissed. This come out the same day as 2 fucking reviews and 2 manga reviews, reactions, read-throughs, that, and a fucking anime review. Fucking Christ. We initially believed the resulting projectile spread would cause more of the explosions to miss the target. However, it turned out to be false. So we reduced the projectile damage and allowed the weapon to only fire once per magazine. This change encourages people to capitalize on different stat bonuses to maximize the weapon's damage output. So maybe it's good after you make a build around it. Fuck you. Fuck you. Laser exploder rocket projectile spawn intervals increased by 0.4 seconds. Cool. Maggie's damage increased by 35%. Maggie's actually a pretty good gun. Damage increase, awesome. I'll be using that more often. If the Flacker is as bad as it's seeming right now, the Flacker is going to be thrown away. It'll be in my vault. Because, holy shit. Hellfire damage reduced by 8%. That's not the Hellwalker. That's not good because the Hellwalker is a really good gun. It's only 8%, so it can't be too much of a difference. We found that a couple legendary Hyperion weapons bypass the Hyperion malfunction playstyle too easily, making their bonuses greatly outweigh the penalties. The Butcher was drastically overperforming all metrics, and we chose to reduce the damage in order to keep the fast fire rate. Conference Call increased by 15%. That's awesome because Conference Call is a piece of shit right now. It's a piece of shit. It's good for early game. Once you get to end game, it's fucked. Crossroad. Accuracy reduced, and it's now fired 3 projectiles instead of 4, so it had a problem with that projectile thing too, like the Lyota. Butcher. Accuracy reduced and damage reduced by 25%. Damn. Any higher, and people, I bet people are still pissed like I am, but people would be even more pissed if that went even higher. So I'm guessing that was their middle ground. Like, should we put like 40% on this? No, that's too much. People are going to be pissed. So let's put like 20, 25%. Then people will be somewhat pissed, but not too pissed. Doll. Vanquisher damage increased by 20%. Cool. Don't even know what the Vanquisher is. I might have picked it up. I don't use it. Shooter and Vault. Scelsis, damage increased by 15%. The Lineage, damage increased by 20%. That's awesome because I use the Lineage every so often. Pain is power. That's another weapon. Another thing I use. Damage increased by 25%. Awesome. Atlas, Ruby's Wrath, damage increased by 10%. That's not too bad either. Hex and Firestorm, they're gonna fucking nerf this. They're gonna nerf this to the ground. I'm not even leading. I'm looking at the fucking OBS because if I read this, I'm a fucking flip. Hellfire and Hex were calculated to the wrong grenade modifier. These two grenades were envisioned to specialize by applying element DOT to targets. Instead, they were using large amount of damage and elemental DOTs were minimal. Realized the drastic change of both these grenades, but we did not want to remove the spectacle number of grenade spawn, number of targets hit, and the focus of allowing Hunter Seek damage increased by 25%. Hex grenade damage reduced by 70% and duration reduced to 3 seconds. The Hex grenade, I have not seen it. I was running with a guy that needed help with duplication, so I helped him. Camlin, if he's seen this, cool. He got it to drop, and it looked fucking phenomenal. It looked gorgeous. But fucking 70% and reduced to 3 seconds. That went on like 5-6 seconds. So if it fucking 70%. Firestone damage reduced to 70%. Me and my friend farmed the fucking Rain's Firestorm. We farmed it for hours. We farmed it, I think, 12 hours. Never saw it dropped. Our friend joined. He got it. And he duped it to us. I was like, fuck it. Let's dupe it. It had the extra it was annoyed. It has extra grenade spawns when action skill ends. That's fucking incredible. But now, action skill begins. Sorry. Now it's fucking 70% in the ground. They're fucking nerfing everything. They're fucking worse than Destiny at this point. I stopped playing this game not only because my friends weren't playing it, but also I've completed every achievement in the game. I was going to do a review of this game. If I did a review now of this game, it's not going to be great because they're really nerfing stuff to the ground. I would say right now, and this is my own cause, my friends think the same thing. When you get to endgame, you're making these builds and you're doing incredible damage. You're doing phenomenal damage. You're like one-shotting stuff, or you're doing insane damage. When you spend 18 plus hours or even like 30 plus hours to get one weapon to drop, and you have all these weapons on your chain and you're doing this incredible weapon drop, that's what it's supposed to feel like. You're in the end game. You spent all this time farming for the right equipment, and now you're just nerfing it to the ground. The Rain Firestorm was such a fucking hard drop to get because it dropped anywhere, just like the Flacker just drops anywhere. If you guys had one primary source, like you got it off of like Hot Carl, like the Sledge Shotgun drops off Hot Carl. Like if it dropped the Flacker too, cool. I could see you nerfing it real quick because a lot of that would be out in the category. But the Flacker drops anywheres, any fucking wheres. Same thing with the Firestorm. It drops anywheres. The Rain Firestorm took for fucking ever, and you're reducing it. Fucking Christ. It was reported that the legendary artifact Elemental Projectile had a bug resulting in the max value being displayed at 183% instead of the actual max value of 113. Therefore, we addressed the discrepancy and reduced the max value to what? So it displayed wrong from it was supposed to be 113%. So actually it was displaying as 183%. So you said fuck it. Let's just put it down even farther. It's no longer 113. It's 90. Why is it 90% now? If anything, just correct it so it's 113. What the fuck? Vault Hunter adjustments. I'm not even reading this paragraph because I'm pissed and it's going to take me forever to read through this. And we're already, 4 14 minutes for this. This should have been a quick read through if it wasn't that bad. But I knew it was going to be bad, so I knew I was going to fucking rage at this. Iron Bear, health increased by 50%. Cool. All pets' health increased by 50%. Awesome. Digi Clone health increased by 100%. That's fucking phenomenal, because sometimes you spawn that in battle and it fucking dies in a second. I give them credit. This is like the only good things in here. There's some damage increases, but the damage damage nerfs that they've done to a lot of these guns, or handling or accuracy, is fucking abysmal. Addressing a bug with Salvation where grenades were given lifesteal. Psychos will now use their True Vault Hunter name in True Vault Hunter mode. Cool. I already beat True Vault Hunter mode. Because True Vault Hunter mode, if you beat the game regularly, it was telling me the people at the end game were like level 40. So what? Level 40, 46. So it's telling me the level 50, it would be level 50 enemies the entire game. So it didn't even matter because it is the same challenge as the end game of the base game. So it was not hard to beat True Vault Hunter mode. I beat True Vault Hunter mode faster than the first playthrough, and that shouldn't be a thing. It should have levels and you should grind, but you can't go past level 50. The campaign is so long. If you made the destroyer at the end of the game level 32, it wouldn't make any sense because there would be so many splits, but it's like 40, 45. So your True Vault Hunter mode is for the last 5 levels, which that makes even less sense. So fuck that. Remove the optional rare spawn missions from galaxy progression. Awesome. That means my galaxy progression is going to stay at 110%. Address a reported bug that completely sane Sid didn't always become hostile while using flak. That's actually funny in a sense. Addressing a report bug where rack would not properly spawn during rack up. Okay, cool. You're fixing missions. Included a modifier so Lilith would continue to move towards the door in Shiv's conference chamber from ground up. Low the chance of a weapon to drop from the Plinko machine. The Plinko machine is a bandit machine, and people would just farm that area. Cool. They just made that farming spot kind of useless. Included a modifier so Zane's Digiclone will no longer spawn into the cage of Cistern and Slaughter. I couldn't get to happen, but I know it was happening. Okay? Cool. Shield booster were... Okay, spawn into the cage. Does that modifier also fuck with you? If you're Zane and your Digiclone can no longer spawn into the cage... it means through a wall. There's a wall that you could spawn it through and you could come in. Would that also fuck up Zane as him spawning his Digiclone within the circle, the Cistern of Slaughter? Maybe. Shield boosters were modified and are now set for auto pickup. Cool. That's actually really cool because the shield boosters that popped up, that's what they did in the second game. You just pick them up by walking across them. This time, you have to look at them and fucking hold the button to pick them up. In addition, was introduced, so Iridium chests are no longer listed as res chests in the EchoCast extension on Sanctuary 3. Awesome. That means I have all red chests. Everything, my progression should be at the max of 110%. That's what I was seeing it at. But what the fuck, man? What the fuck? Where is it? This right here is fucking bullshit. This is all absolute bullshit. This is also bullshit because someone just I think Dpj just put out a video showing how to use that to your advantage. Actually, before we do that, let me go back to viewing, and I'm gonna pull up Dpj channel because I think he probably did a read-through of this. Like I said, I only know about this because he had a title of something, and I'm like, I have to. At the end, I'm editing this right after. Videos. Yeah, right here. Let's just read comments before we even look at this. This isn't Destiny, damn it, lol. Yeah, that's what I think right now. It's Destiny. It's fucking Destiny. Damn it, this is making farming irrelevant, because every time I find what I want, they nerf it. So why play the game of that? Of they keep changing the rules. As someone else said, I'll just play it offline. So great job on being a co-op game. Yeah, basically, every time we farm for a new stat, like I said, we farm forever for certain stuff, and they just nerf it. They just nerf it to the ground. And then, why the fuck would we not play offline? Why would we play online if you're going to nerf everything that's valuable to us? Someone is comparing them to Anthem. They're going to nerf this game into the ground. They've already started. Yeah, the only most useful thing is the auto pickup of shield boosts. Also, the increase of health of Digiclone is also fucking phenomenal. But those are like, even like the increases on pet health, or there's some good things in here, but the nerfs outweigh that so much. Looks like they don't have a raid boss in the game yet, because right now the devs are the raid boss. Basically, they're nerfing everything. There's no raid boss. I know the location. It's supposed to be at the same place you meet Mouthpiece. It's in the same area. There's a way to glitch into it. It's just not there yet. Yeah, here's a great comment. I really think whoever is coming up, and this is by Daisy_0, I really think whoever is coming up with the nerf all good guns idea is just stupid. If you want to address balance issues, just buff other guns. That's a really good statement right there. Destiny started doing that. Destiny 2 started doing that. They stopped really nerfing guns and started just buffing other guns to outplace them. That's really good. Make us want to farm more OP guns. That's exactly the point. Make us want to farm other OP guns. Right now, you're just making us not want to farm game. You're basically putting us to the fact where, why would we put more hours into this game? You're just going to nerf stuff anyways. Why would we play this game anyways? You're just worsening the game on the fact. I'll come back for the Halloween and the DLC, the Halloween event, which will probably drop this next week. That's my guess. But I'll come back for the DLC. But other than that, why would I put the hours into the game? Why? When you nerf it. Nerf it to hell. Game is too easy. Instead, you just are work hard farm weapons. Instead, you just are work... Okay. That's a little... Whatever. How about simple buffs with enemies? That's actually a good point too. Obviously, this will take more effort in planning out than nerfing weapons, nerfing items. But this isn't a good shortcut to that. Yeah, really. It really isn't a good shortcut. Rip. Purples are going to be better than legendaries. Yeah, basically. Yeah, they're nerfing all my favorite stuff, but they can't fix the menu lag or story glitches. I know there's been a lot of glitches reported about, like, certain missions unpassable. They're right now worried about weapons. Oh, you're doing so much damage to that. Oh, we want you to use other weapons, so we're going to nerf that to the ground. Good luck using it now in your builds. You want to make awesome builds? Well, not with those weapons. We're nerfing them too. This game... they're nerfing more weapons than Destiny did. That's what this video is going to be called. Because this is ruining builds. You want to make more builds? Cool. Buff other weapons. Make other weapons more valuable. I'll put Dpj's his video. I'm probably going to go check it out after this video. After I record this video, I'm probably going to listen to the video and see what his reaction is, because his has to be better. Fucking Morning Afterkill is another guy I watch for years and years. I think he just got a perfect role of like 300% slam for his siren on the flacker. Annoyed. That flacker is going to be almost useless now. It's going to be very useless. It's going to be, and I think he farmed like 10 hours for it, and he got it to drop. He got lucky and got it to drop a perfect Annoyed one. That's kind of almost useless now at this point. Otherwise, I don't know how I want to end this. I don't know how I want to end this. Otherwise, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like the video, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, recommend subscribing to the channel. On the main page, if you're a returning subscriber or if you look for yesterday's video, I'm doing a giveaway. We hit 750 subscribers. You have to be subbed to the channel. I do all the giveaway information on the card. The winner will decide either Steam, PlayStation, Nintendo, or Xbox card. Go over it and check that out. I'll put the link to the Hotfix down below. It's already active by yesterday. I think it got activated last night. So I'll put that down below. I'll also put Dpj's video down there. Because if it wasn't for the title, I probably wouldn't have done a video on this. Otherwise, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like the video, if you haven't already subscribed, I already said this. Have a good morning, have a good afternoon, have a good night, wherever you are, just have a good day. Hopefully I'll see you guys next video, and peace.